The movie opens on a snowy white night, where a highly intense chase takes place in the freezing dark between Mingyu and a group of men in black. He tries his best to sneak attack and take down 2 of the men in black, then keeps hiding to avoid being caught by that aggressive group. While he is hiding next to a house, someone holding an umbrella suddenly walks up and covers him. Mingyu turns around in shock and realizes it is the wealthy heiress Shiyen, who is currently drunk. What surprises him even more is that she suddenly hugs him and kisses him passionately. Faced with this sudden situation, Mingyu is completely stunned, but doesn't he push her away. 3 years later, Mingyu is living a simple life in Guyan village. He lies in the middle of a large field next to a cute little goat. While he is harvesting rice, a loud explosion goes off, making him run over to check it out right away. Shiyen's car suddenly explodes, causing her to lose control, crash into the side of the road, hit her head on the steering wheel and pass out. A few hours earlier, a dating rumor between her and a male celebrity was taking the internet by storm, and Shiyen even planned to use this public attention to announce a brand deal with him to promote her company. After that, she discussed the plan with her dad and told him that smear rumors targeting their corporation had been increasing lately. She suspected the Chui group was behind it because they wanted to fight for that piece of land, so she wanted to make a move before her rival. But after the crash, her head was so dizzy that a group of people took the chance to kidnap her. Right at that moment, Mingyu shows up, knocks those guys down, and quickly carries her away from danger. When she wakes up, Shiyen thinks he is the kidnapper, so she quickly begs him, promising to give him a lot of money and even agreeing to any condition, as long as he doesn't decel her. Hearing the footsteps of the chasers, Mingyu immediately covers her mouth and pulls them both behind a tree to hide. Seeing the aggressive group chasing them, Shiyen finally understands that Mingyu is the one who saved her, and all misunderstandings are cleared up right away. At this time, it suddenly starts pouring rain, so they both have to take shelter in an abandoned house. Sitting by the fire but still separated by a curtain, Mingyu helps her dry her clothes and asks why those guys wanted to catch her. But due to her injury from the crash, Shiyen has completely lost her memory, constantly panicking, asking who she is, and worrying that Mingyu will leave her behind. At first, Mingyu thinks she is just faking it to trick him, but she actually just wants his help. Finally, he promises that before she gets her memory back, he will temporarily take care of her. Outside in the heavy rain, a faceless man is furiously questioning his subordinates for failing to catch a girl, and even letting someone else save her. He orders them to track her down no matter what. Inside the abandoned house, to kill time, Mingyu and Shiyen play a board game together and then fall asleep. Because it's cold, they unconsciously move closer and end up hugging each other to sleep without even realizing it. The next morning, a village girl named Chi-Chi is live streaming to show off the beautiful scenery of Guyan village when she accidentally films Mingyu hugging a strange woman, which leaves her completely shocked. When Mingyu wakes up, the neighbors have already gathered in front of the house, talking loudly. Both of them are startled and sit right up, but when people clearly see Shiyen's face, they mistake her for Xiaofun, the daughter of the East village boss who just returned from abroad. Hearing that, Shiyen also starts to feel confused, wondering if she really is Xiaofun. Xiaofun's tragic diary tells a story of a miserable childhood where she was abused by her stepmother and stepbrother. Because Shiyen looks exactly like Xiaofun, Chi-Chi takes her back to her old house. After hearing about that tragic background, Shiyen can't help but sigh that this is just like the script of a doomed female lead. Seeing her confused from the memory loss, Chi-Chi reassures her that they have been best friends since childhood, and then leaves to continue her livestream. Shiyen asks Mingyu why everyone in the village recognizes her except for him, and finds out that he only returned to Guyan village about a year ago. When the stepbrother sees her, he immediately runs to tell his mom. Shiyen goes into the house, looks at the old photos, and slowly starts to believe she really is Xiaofun. When the stepmother comes back and angrily yells at her, Shiyen thinks there will be a fight, but she suddenly hugs the woman tightly and cries like a daughter who has been away from home for a long time. Watching that scene, Mingyu can't help but suspect she is hiding some secret that makes the nine-headed snake organization spend so much effort looking for her. In the identity of Xiaofun, Shiyen is ordered around by the stepmother to do hard labor. Since she isn't used to chores, she tears her clothes and gets dirty water thrown on her by the angry stepmother. Right at that moment, Mingyu shows up, uses an umbrella to shield her, and pulls her away to run. When it's time to cook, Shiyen can't make a single decent dish, and even makes the kitchen fill with thick smoke. Mingyu and the stepmother have to rush in to see what is going on. When she goes outside to get water, Shiyen sees the stepbrother being scolded by a foreigner for reading English poorly. Unable to stand it, she walks over and speaks fluent English, then uses Korean, French, German, and Japanese one by one to talk back, finally wrapping up in Chinese to demand the other person not to discriminate against Chinese people before slamming the laptop shut. This performance leaves the stepbrother's jaw dropping in amazement because Xiaofun previously only finished middle school. The next morning, while climbing a ladder to the roof to hang clothes, Shiyen suddenly slips. She thinks she is going to take a hard fall, but Mingyu catches her just in time and holds her completely in his arms. The stepmother sees that scene and immediately calls her a useless piece of trash. Shiyen snaps back, right away that this house was left by her biological mother. Meanwhile, Mingyu suddenly sees a birthmark on the back of her neck, exactly like the birthmark of the girl who kissed him in the snow 3 years ago. The stepbrother tries to rush in and protect his mom, but he also gets scolded by her so badly that he plops down on the ground in fear. Finally, he bursts into tears, saying the villagers said Xiofan changed completely because she got into a car crash and lost her memory. Hearing that, the stepmother immediately changes her tone, turning around to blame Mingyu for causing the crash, which is why he is pretending to be nice and bringing her back here. She forces him to pay compensation. Mingyu angrily talks back, but right at that moment, the village chief shows up and says he has clearly investigated that this matter has absolutely nothing to do with Mingyu, and she must stand up and apologize. On top of that, the whole village is counting on Mingyu's tea farm to help everyone get rich. The stepmother then says Mingyu has already slept with Xiofan, forcing him to take responsibility and marry her with a bride price of 200,000 yuan. Who would have thought that Mingyu immediately agrees to give the money, leaving Shi Yan totally shocked. Thanks to that, she officially escapes that miserable house. Shi Yan thanks Mingyu for helping her and promises to work at his tea farm to pay off the debt soon. Mingyu says there's no rush, then asks if she remembers anything yet. When he learns she still hasn't remembered a thing, he continues to ask if she ever offended anyone, but Shi Yan has absolutely no clue either. Mingyu takes her back to his house. The spacious and nice house with an airy space around it makes her secretly think she really hit the jackpot this time. When the two of them go for a walk, the villagers see Xiofan return and happily give her fruit. Meanwhile, the group of people hunting for Shi Yan continues to ask around everywhere to see if anyone has seen a strange woman. Xiufan's stepmother comes to cause trouble, demanding Mingyu to give her the rest of the money. Seeing the chasers show up, Mingyu suddenly hugs her. When they leave, he lets go, but after just taking a few steps, another group of people shows up. With no other choice, he quickly pushes her down onto a pile of straw and uses his body to cover her. Shi Yan believes even more that he is protecting her out of deep love. Waiting until everyone leaves, Mingyu finally stands up. Shi Yan even teases him, asking what excuse he is going to use this time, saying that even though she likes straightforward guys, he is way too direct. Hearing that, Mingyu just gives a slight smile. Back home, he pulls down a painting on the wall, then types in a password, opening a secret room. Inside, it's full of medals and noble trophies hanging around, including a certificate for being the world's top bodyguard. Mingyu holds a badge in his hand, thoughtfully realizing that the people from the nine-headed snake organization have shown up again. According to his guess, Shi Yan must definitely be holding a clue related to them. Shi Yan is sitting and drinking tea when Mingyu suddenly walks over, gets down on one knee in front of her, and pulls out a ring as if he wants to put it on her hand. She immediately stops him, saying that while she appreciates his directness, there is no emotional foundation between them yet, and they don't know each other well enough, so they can't rush into marriage like that. After hearing that, Mingyu just sighs and puts the ring on her index finger, explaining that it is just a warning ring, not an engagement ring. That sentence makes Shi Yan blush in embarrassment. Shi Yan gives Mingyu her debt payoff plan, and he adds a rule demanding that whenever she remembers a memory, she must report it right away. She then bargains that every time she remembers something, 1,000 yuan will be knocked off her debt, and Mingyu signs it to agree right away. The next morning, the two of them go catch fish together. Shi Yan stands there for a long time without catching a single one, so she insists on Mingyu teaching her. With his experience, it isn't long before she catches a big fish, which makes her overjoyed. After that, when trying to hang a little chicken coop sign on a tree, but she can't reach it, she presses the warning ring to call Mingyu. Seeing the signal, he immediately runs out and lifts her up so she can hang the sign easily. On the massive tea farm, the two of them work hard together. However, it's mostly Mingyu giving instructions, while Shi Yan is pretty clumsy with almost everything because she isn't used to farm work. While taking a shower, Mingyu thinks back and sees that she can't even carry heavy things with her bare hands, and knows nothing about farming, which is completely different from the rumored Xiofan, making him suspect the two girls might actually not be the same person. While deep in thought, he hears a noise in the living room, so he quickly wraps a towel around himself and runs out, unexpectedly bumping into Shi Yan and hugging her by accident. She sees the scars on his stomach and quickly explains that she was just planning to go and cook something. Mingyu immediately gets close to remind her that the ring is just a warning device and not meant to call him for random things. The two unconsciously stand very close to each other, right when Chi-Chi and Sheng-Sheng are standing outside the door chatting, making Shi Yan super embarrassed. During the chat, Shi Yan learns that Sheng-Sheng is the village chief's son. Chi-Chi even teases that Xiofan is really lucky because Mingyu is the #1 handsome guy in Guyan village, so she has to hold on to him tightly. After that, Mingyu goes to the kitchen to cook a few simple dishes to treat everyone. Even though they are just country dishes, everyone eats happily and keeps praising his cooking skills. At night, Shi Yan secretly calls her dad to let him know everything over here is still fine. He doesn't need to worry because she has successfully infiltrated the inner circle of Guyan village. The next morning, Shi Yan stands alone and mumbles to herself that she didn't actually lose her memory at all. At first, she only came here to scout things out. She didn't expect Ming Yu to be the owner of the biggest tea farm in the village. Even though everything started with a lie, because he has always protected her, she gradually wants to get to know the real him. Right at that moment, Ming Yu shows up and asks what she is doing. Shi Yan quickly lies that she is just playing with the little goat. Then she goes up the tea farm with Ming Yu to pick tea leaves, just like everyone else. When she is about to bring grass to feed the goat named B, she realizes it has run away. She is about to press the warning ring but remembers Ming Yu's words that it should only be used when in real danger, so she decides to go look for it herself. After searching until night, she finally spots B and happily picks it up, getting ready to head back. Unexpectedly, the flashlight runs out of battery at that moment, leaving everything pitch black in the middle of a deserted field. The darkness makes her incredibly scared. Memories of being kidnapped before suddenly rush back, taking over her mind and causing her to curl up, holding the goat in a total panic. Just then, Ming Yu runs over, his flashlight lighting up the whole space. He gently reassures her that she doesn't need to be scared because he is here. Hearing that, Shi Yan immediately hugs him tightly and bursts into tears, blaming him for coming too late. Ming Yu explains that when he saw she was missing, he tracked her down using the GPS signal in the ring. While she is crying, her stomach suddenly growls from hunger, which makes Ming Yu unable to hold back a laugh. He takes her to a nearby campsite, then starts a fire to cook some food. Ming Yu says that because people sometimes get lost, he has already set up a camping spot here. Seeing that her hand is scratched, he even takes some sap from a plant to rub on it to help prevent infection. He curiously asks why she is so scared of the dark. Shi Yan fakes it, saying that even though she doesn't remember anything, it feels like they might have known each other before. Before she can even finish talking, her head starts spinning like she is drunk. Ming Yu quickly asks if she ate that wild fruit when it wasn't ripe yet, but before he can finish his words, Shi Yan suddenly pulls him in and gives him a kiss, making Ming Yu freeze on the spot. After that, Ming Yu gives her a piggyback ride home. On the way, he notices someone secretly following them from behind, so he tells Shi Yan to close her eyes and count to 100, saying he will give her a surprise. While she is counting, he quickly turns back, knocks down those men in black, and takes their phones. By the time Shi Yan finishes counting and opens her eyes, Ming Yu is already standing in front of her with a slight smile. He releases a swarm of fireflies he just caught, making the night sky suddenly light up and sparkle. Shi Yan is incredibly happy, reaching out her hands to catch the fireflies flying around. The next morning, Ming Yu wakes up early to work out, his shirt completely soaked in sweat. After drinking a sip of cold water, he thinks to himself, wondering if Shi Yan will still remember what happened last night when she wakes up. As for Shi Yan, after she wakes up, her head is filled with blurry flashes of the night before, making her blush bright red, and she just hopes it was all a dream. She finds Ming Yu to ask what happened yesterday, and he lies right away, saying she accidentally ate the wrong mushroom and passed out. He just brought her back to rest, and nothing else happened. Hearing that, she finally breathes a sigh of relief. Just then, Sheng Sheng and Chi Chi run over in a panic, saying that Director Zhao from the Yi Group's fundraising department is coming to scout Guyan village. Hearing about her own company, Shi Yan is scared her identity will be exposed, so she immediately fakes passing out to avoid having to go with them. But when she hears Chi Chi say that the director is a flashy playboy who even demanded the village chief to cut the price, causing the villagers to have a really bad impression of the Yi Group, Shi Yan jumps right up and says she suddenly feels fine and wants to go see what they are up to. This is her first time going to a farmer's market, so she is super excited. She even wants to try the balloon popping game for a prize, but misses every shot. Seeing that, Ming Yu stands behind her, holding her hand to show her how to aim, and thanks to that, she finally pops one, but she doesn't take the teddy bear prize. The booth owner then teases that the guy is worse than his girlfriend because he doesn't even dare to show off. Hearing that, Ming Yu tells Shi Yan to go check out the candy drawing booth first, and he will catch up later. The prize is a giant teddy bear, which he brings over and gives to Shi Yan. She happily hugs the bear tightly, then continues to walk around the market with him. When they reach Chi Chi and Sheng Sheng's booth, both are feeling down because they haven't sold anything at all. Shi Yan quickly comes up with an idea. Let Sheng Sheng draw pictures for people to see, while Chi Chi wears a traditional historical costume and performs to catch people's attention. This trick works out fast, drawing a huge crowd over, and they all rush to buy the tea. Ming Yu can't help but be surprised seeing she even knows how to sell things, but Shi Yan just fakes it, saying she doesn't know either, it just randomly popped into her head. Right at that moment, the village chief and director Zhao showed up, so Shi Yan immediately hid in a corner to avoid them. But when she looked closely at the guy's face, she felt something was wrong because this person was absolutely not Director Zhao. After checking the board of directors info of the Yi Group, she was even more sure that this guy was just a fake. Shi Yan immediately told the village chief that he had been scammed and that the guy was not from the Yi Group, but that guy stubbornly argued back, saying he really was an employee of the company. Shi Yan calmly asked to verify the contract with the Yi Group's fundraising department. Ming Yu also forced the guy to tell the truth, or else he would call the cops. The guy had to admit that he used to work at the Yi Group but got fired, So he faked his identity to run a scam, and then he quickly ran away. Thinking the issue was resolved, many people in the village still whispered and gossiped, assuming that if the employees were like that, the company must be no good either. Hearing those words, Xian felt a heavy weight in her heart. She understood that this incident had damaged the company's image. While Mingyu and Xian were standing there watching Sheng Sheng and Chi argue over taking bad photos, Mingyu suddenly got a strange call. The person on the other end said that his men were taken down by Mingyu, and sooner or later, he would come looking for him. Right after that, a group of people led by Zihao showed up at the farmer's market passing out flyers to look for Xian. Xiaofen's stepmother saw the picture and immediately recognized the familiar face, so she curiously asked Zihao what he was looking for this woman for. He said she was his fiancée, and as long as he could find her, he would be willing to spend any amount of money. So she immediately claimed Xiaofen as her daughter and led Zihao to go find her. Seeing Zihao show up, Xian immediately suspected why he came here. Knowing she couldn't blow her cover yet, she quickly put on a disguise. When they met, Zihao asked why she was dressed so weirdly, but Xian pretended not to understand what he was talking about. He then introduced himself as her fiancé and demanded she follow him home. Mingyu immediately stepped up to stop him, saying that she already confirmed she didn't know him, so he shouldn't humiliate himself anymore. Zihao then asked who Mingyu was to her, and he casually replied that he was Xian's fiancé, making everyone around them whisper and gossip. Seeing that the situation wasn't in his favor, Zihao had to apologize and leave. However, he still wasn't completely free of suspicion. So he stood on high ground to watch from afar, wondering if that person was really Xian or just Xiaofan. To avoid slipping up, Xian intentionally changed her image, sitting around eating sunflower seeds and chatting while Mingyu was busy working. After watching for a while, Zihao felt that besides the exact same face, her vibe was completely unlike Xian. So he started to suspect he might have gotten the wrong person. While Mingyu was feeding the chickens, Xian, standing behind him, suddenly saw the wound on his lower back. That scar looked exactly like the wound of the person who saved her before. Mingyu turned his head, saw her deep in thought, and asked straight up if she was really Xian or Xiaofan. She immediately lied, saying she didn't know Zihao, and that maybe he was a scammer brought here by the stepmother. After saying that, she found an excuse to leave, but in her heart, she still suspected whether Mingyu was the one who saved her back then. Wanting to check the wound, Xian purposely threw straw at him to make him turn his back. But Mingyu reacted very fast. Failing to achieve her goal, she intentionally turned on the hose and sprayed water at him. Finally, she sprayed water everywhere, giving him no time to dodge and getting him soaking wet. She pretended to apologize and ran over, insisting on helping him take off his shirt to prevent him from catching a cold. But Mingyu said he was going to take a shower instead. When Mingyu finished showering, he couldn't find his towel, so he opened the door and asked her to hand it to him. He just told her to throw it in, but Xian purposely threw it and then pretended to slip and fall forward, thinking he would catch her. Unexpectedly, she fell super hard. She then made Mingyu help her up and took the chance to touch the scar on his back. After checking, she said that round scar clearly looked like a bullet wound. In today's law-abiding society, it's very hard to have guns. Plus, he wasn't a government worker but still had extraordinary skills. So she guessed that Mingyu used to be a bodyguard working overseas. After hearing her analysis, Mingyu just calmly gave the diagnostic result, saying, "That is a wound caused by another object piercing through." Xian thought she had misunderstood, so she quickly made an excuse to leave for work. Mingyu breathed a sigh of relief because he had prepared an answer beforehand, but through this incident, he was even more sure she wasn't Xiaofan. To confirm further, he sneaked into Xiaofen's house to look at the old photos again and found a test report related to a biological allergen called Mora under the name Xiaofan. After that, he went back, handed Xian a glass of water, and asked her, when she was little, she used to have a mole near her eye, so where was it now? Xian immediately said she got plastic surgery. He continued to ask why she used to be left-handed, but now used her right hand. She immediately grabbed the scissors with her left hand to trim the plants and said she was ambidextrous because her brain developed well. Luckily, she had asked Chi to tell her about Xiaofen's childhood beforehand to prepare a cover story. Meanwhile, Zihao was still holding a photo taken with Xian, wondering where she was. When he looked closely at the photo, he realized she had a habit of playing with her hair, exactly like the girl he met at the farmer's market. At this point, he finally suspected that Xian was putting on an act on purpose to trick him. As for Mingyu, he decided to test her one more time, so he made pineapple rice for her to eat. When handing the plate of pineapple to Xian, he was still hesitating, but she snatched it and ate it right away. Just a moment later, she started having a severe allergic reaction to the point of passing out. Mingyu was extremely worried. While applying medicine, he kept apologizing because he knew well she was allergic to pineapple but still tried to test her, putting her in danger. But he had no idea that Xian had already guessed his intention, so she had taken allergy-inducing medicine beforehand to fool him. They were truly evenly matched. Mingyu carried her to his bed to rest. When she woke up, Xian asked why he was always trying to probe into her identity, ever since they met. Mingyu just said there was a very important matter he wanted to personally confirm with her, but maybe it would be more appropriate to wait until she truly got her memory back. Xian began to wonder if she and Mingyu used to know each other before, but she had absolutely no memory of it. The next morning, when she woke up, she went to find him. Mingyu gave her a green tea patch to help cool down and relieve the itch. Right at that moment, Sheng ran over to report that a customer came to buy tea. Mingyu then told Xian to stay inside the house and went out to greet the customer. While she was working, Xiaofan's stepbrother suddenly showed up, pretending to apologize and saying he wanted to make peace with her. In her heart, Xian secretly thought that since she wasn't his real older sister anyway, there was nothing to be petty about, but she still purposely ordered him to serve her food and drinks, and even made him massage her legs. Taking that chance, he said today was their dad's death anniversary, and their mom wanted the whole family to go visit his grave together. Xian immediately felt something was off, so she didn't rush to agree. She went into the room to read Xiaofan's diary, and found out that besides the deceased father, no one in the house had ever treated this girl nicely. After thinking about it, Xian still decided to go with the mother and son to Xiaofan's dad's grave. But on the way, she noticed the direction didn't look like the way to the cemetery at all. Realizing there was a problem, she faked a twisted ankle to find a chance to run away, but the stepbrother quickly held her back. At this time, the stepmother finally showed her true colors, saying that if she wanted to leave, she had to give them money. Seeing that she had no money, they locked her in an abandoned house. Even the ring on her hand was taken away by that woman. Meanwhile, Mingyu came back and didn't see Xian, so he immediately went looking everywhere, but no one knew where she was. The person pulling the strings behind those two was none other than Zihao. He wanted to test if she was really Xian or not, because if it was really her, she would definitely be very scared of the dark. Locked in the dark abandoned house, Xian kept crying for help. The fear from the memory of being kidnapped years ago slowly overwhelmed her, making it hard to breathe, and then she passed out. At this time, Mingyu tracked the GPS signal from the ring she was wearing and quickly pinpointed the location. He immediately ran over, scaring the mother and son, and beat them up before carrying Xian away from that gloomy place. At the same time, Zihao also confirmed the person he was looking for was indeed Xian. Mingyu took her to a place he had prepared beforehand, gently put the ring back on her hand, and promised that he would chase away the darkness and protect her completely. In that romantic setting, he gave her a sweet kiss. They both immersed themselves in the peaceful moment. The next morning, Sheng and Chi came to question what their relationship actually was. Was it because of Zihao that they were pretending to be in love? Both Mingyu and Xian had their own reasons, so they firmly stated that their relationship was not fake. Not believing them, Chi brought up a rapid-fire Q&A game. Right then, Zihao also walked in, saying he didn't mind hearing the answers. The first question was, when did their first kiss happen? Xian answered 3 days ago, while Mingyu said 3 years ago, making their answers mismatch. They then moved to the next question. When was the last time they kissed? Mingyu immediately replied right now, then turned around and kissed Xian in front of everyone, making Chi embarrassed and quickly pulling everyone away. After that, Zihao sat with the aunties in the village, eating sunflower seeds while asking around about Mingyu and Xian. When Xian walked by, she couldn't help but wonder why he was still here. Right as Mingyu walked up, Xian immediately played the role of a lover by loudly calling him, then ran over to hug him tightly and quietly asked him to spin around once. Mingyu played along, making Zihao even more furious, but he still secretly watched them. Xian even purposely took intimate photos with Mingyu so he could see and back off on his own. But when he saw her standing alone, Zihao still walked over to talk. He admitted she looked exactly like a girl he had a one-sided crush on for a long time, but she always rejected his feelings. After she went missing, he searched everywhere, which was why he claimed to be her fiancé to make it easier to find her. Xian calmly said that she wasn't the person he was looking for, so he shouldn't treat her as a replacement. On the sandy beach far away, Mingyu and Sheng saw the two talking, and Mingyu could only clench his fists full of jealousy. At night, Xian asked Mingyu if he had ever liked anyone. He admitted that 3 years ago, he met someone and liked her. Xian quickly asked if that person was pretty, and even compared the girl to herself. Mingyu was about to say that person was actually her, but before he could finish, Xian cut him off, saying she didn't want to hear it, because they were just pretending to be a couple. Right then, Mingyu's phone showed a GPS location, so he immediately went out, telling her not to wander around. Xian mistakenly thought he was going out to meet another girlfriend because she had seen him take a picture with a girl before. When she picked up the photo to look, she found a small box behind it containing a pair of butterfly earrings. She was shocked because these earrings looked exactly like the one she lost 3 years ago, making her start to suspect Mingyu was the guy from back then. Meanwhile, Mingyu was hiding behind the trees, watching a suspicious car when he was suddenly sneak attacked from behind. Mingyu reacted fast, throwing a punch that knocked the guy out, but then he got dizzy and passed out. On the other side, Xian kept pressing the signal from the ring, but still didn't see Mingyu return. Worried that he was in danger, She decided to risk it and ran outside to look for him. Shi Yan pressed the ring S signal while loudly calling Mingyu's name. Following the sound in the dark night, she finally found him lying unconscious. Seeing him injured, she quickly looked around and found a wooden board, laid him down on it, and tried to drag him step by step back home. Upon arriving home, Mingyu was laid on the bed, but while unconscious, he still held her hand tightly as if he didn't want her to leave. Shi Yan couldn't bear to leave, so she lay down next to him, gently patting him so he could sleep peacefully. The next morning when Mingyu woke up, the first thing he saw was Shi Yan's beautiful face lying right next to him. He smiled softly, and she also suddenly woke up, then sat right up in embarrassment, quickly explaining that she only slept there because she was worried about him. Mingyu laughed and asked why she pressed the warning signal yesterday. Shi Yan thought to herself that she was pretending to have amnesia, so she couldn't ask directly about the past. So she made up a lie, saying she saw him coming home late and got worried, which was why she pressed the signal. Then she asked why his head was injured. Mingyu said someone sneak attacked him with a stick last night, but he didn't see clearly who it was. In her mind, Shi Yan started calculating that since she now knew the villagers, she had to quickly carry out her land purchase plan. She then invited a few tea pickers to eat together and chat, taking the chance to ask about land prices, house prices, and how to grow tea. Everyone said each acre of the tea farm harvests about 150 to 250 caddies a year, and the land lease price is around 1,000 to 1,500 yuan per acre. Meanwhile, Mingyu secretly tailed a few strangers who were trying to seize land in the village. He quickly knocked them down right in the middle of the rice field and secretly planted trackers on them. After that, he checked the camera and found Zihao bringing a bouquet of flowers to give to Shi Yan. Seeing she didn't want to accept it, Zihao voiced a suspicion that her hands had no calluses like a farmer. When Shi Yan kept denying it, he switched to offering to be friends. Right at that moment, Mingyu showed up, directly declaring that Shi Yan was his fiancée and telling him to stop following her. Zihao still arrogantly said that as long as he wanted, he could buy this place. He then called the beach manager over, demanding a price quote because he wanted to buy the beach. The manager said he had to ask his boss's opinion and turned to ask Mingyu. At this point, both Zihao and Shi Yan finally knew that Mingyu was the owner of that beach. Mingyu didn't say much. He just pulled Shi Yan away directly. At night, Shang asked Mingyu how to chase a girl. Mingyu said, if there is no danger, you have to create danger, and immediately demonstrated by throwing a potted plant toward Shi Yan and quickly running over to catch her. Shi Yan cluelessly asked where the flower pot came from, and Mingyu calmly said he bought it. Shang thought he had learned the trick, so he immediately copied it. Seeing a cup of water in his hand, he splashed it straight at Chi and yelled, "Be careful." But because he was too clumsy, the plan backfired, making Chi furious and chasing him all over the place to hit him. Late at night, while Shi Yan was writing her land purchase plan, Mingyu brought her a midnight snack and asked what she was writing. Right then, the paper fell to the floor. Afraid of being exposed, Shi Yan quickly lunged at Mingyu to cover it up, causing their lips to accidentally touch. At that exact moment, the village chief walked in, making both of them incredibly embarrassed. Shi Yan also took that chance to quickly hide the papers away. The village chief said the village's harvest festival was coming up, so he wanted to throw a party night. Hearing that, Mingyu immediately took out his bank card, saying he wanted to cover all the expenses. But the village chief handed the card back and said the village already had money. He just needed the two of them to prepare one performance each. Then he decided it right away and left. Meanwhile, Shang bought food and was going to make up with Chi, but he saw his dad burning his paintings. Shang was heartbroken and ran to complain to Chi. Seeing that, Mingyu came up with an idea and advised Shang to take the chance at the festival to show off his painting skills so his dad could see his talent. Shi Yan also made a plan for the two, suggesting Chi livestream to promote the village's culture, while Shang painted and performed art at the same time to draw attention. But while helping others, Mingyu and Shi Yan's own performance ran into trouble. Shi Yan sang terribly, and when they switched to dancing, Mingyu was as stiff as if he was boxing, leaving her feeling helpless. Even so, she patiently taught him every single move. Finally, the harvest festival night began. The village chief kicked things off with a Latin dance that hyped up the crowd, followed by Shi Yan and Mingyu's dance that totally surprised everyone. Next up was Shang and Chi-Chi's performance. Chi sat and played the zither, while Shang painted and showed off his artistic talent, making everyone clap and praise them nonstop. The village chief stepped up to ask his son what he was painting. Shang sincerely said it was a picture of when his dad taught him how to walk when he was little, and he always kept it in his heart. But now he wanted to pursue a path in painting. Mingyu and Shi Yan also spoke up to support him, and Chi even showed him the live stream that had passed 100,000 views. So many people were cheering for Shang. The villagers all agreed and advised him to support his son. Finally, the village chief got emotional and hugged Shang. Even though he only agreed to let him treat painting as a side job, for Shang, it was already a huge step forward. The festival night ended in a happy vibe as everyone took group photos together to keep the memories. The village chief found Mingyu and told him that the tea association was about to hold a trade fair in the city. Mingyu really wanted to join to promote Guyan Village's tea, but because the village's reputation was still low, the tea association rejected them. Xian accidentally eavesdropped on the conversation and remembered in her heart that the head of the tea association was someone who had known her since childhood. She immediately called Uncle Zhang to ask for help. Just a moment later, the tea association called back to announce they agreed to let Guyan Village join the fair, making the village chief extremely thrilled. Mingyu and everyone were busy preparing tea to bring along. The village chief later even went to tell Zi how that Guyan Village getting to join the fair this time was thanks to Xian, and plus, she would definitely show up. Hearing that, Zi Hao said thanks and quickly left. The village chief drove his pickup truck to take everyone to the fair. In the car, Mingyu and Xian sat close to each other, looking very intimate. Sheng Sheng saw that and copied them. Taking advantage of the bumpy ride, he hugged Chi-Chi, making her shy. When they arrived, the security guard mocked them for dressing like country folks, and didn't he let them in. Mingyu showed the invitation, but they were still rejected because their outfits were considered not formal enough. Seeing that, Xian whispered a plan to Sheng Sheng. He immediately sneaked to the side and called Zi Hao, lying that he saw Xian at the entrance of Guyan Village. Meanwhile, Xian quietly went to change her clothes, showing up looking like a fancy rich lady, making Mingyu freeze. Chi-Chi quickly introduced her, saying this was Xian, the CEO of the Yi Group. The receptionist immediately bowed and invited her inside respectfully. Xian pointed at everyone and said they were all her friends, asking if they were qualified to enter now, and then reminded them not to judge a book by its cover. Seeing Mingyu look suspicious, Xian joked that she looked a lot like Xian, so she just borrowed her identity for a bit, then pulled him inside. Many people quickly surrounded Xian because they knew she had a deep understanding of tea art since childhood. They asked her to show off her tea-making skills for everyone to see. Seeing Guyan tea being ignored, she agreed to use this tea for her performance. Xian calmly made tea in front of the crowd. The tea aroma spread around, making everyone sigh in admiration. When tasting it, everyone praised the good tea and scrambled to place orders, making Guyan Village's booth super busy. In the middle of the fair, Mingyu and Xian danced together. Their perfect dance moves made them the center of attention at the party. Taking that chance, Mingyu asked Xian if she could tell him the truth now. No matter what the answer was, he would accept it. Xian was awkward and didn't know what to say. But right then, the villagers came over to thank her for helping them sell so many orders. The conversation had to stop. After the fair, everyone went back to the village together. That night, Mingyu sat and blow-dried Xian's hair. The close distance made her unconsciously kiss him on the lips. Both of them immediately fell into an awkward vibe. Xian then said, "I thought you would keep your distance from me after the fair." Mingyu gently replied, "That doesn't stop me from treating you well." Xian slowly said things were very complicated, hoping he would give her more time to think about how to explain the truth clearly. Mingyu agreed right away and still gently took care of her, afraid she would catch a cold. He even spoon-fed her porridge himself. Xian leaned her head on his shoulder and asked, "If one day you find out I'm not the person I am right now, would you take back all these good things?" Mingyu just said he had chosen to sacrifice for her, and that was enough to prove she deserved it. The next morning, Mingyu took Xian to join the mountain god Thanksgiving ceremony with the villagers. They believed the mountain god had blessed this land with lush green tea plants and helped everyone have a stable life. After the ceremony, the whole village threw a party together to celebrate the fair's success. Looking at that warm scene, Xian secretly thought that if she could live like this forever, it would be really nice having both family and love. Mingyu had prepared flowers and a banner, planning to confess his love to her, but suddenly another couple stood up to propose, stealing all the attention. So he had to put his plan on hold. Xiufan's mother stood up and said she had called the real Xiufan, exposing Xian as a fake. She also brought out the Yi Group ST Farm buyout plan, accusing her of faking amnesia to investigate and take over the village ST Farm. Hearing that, the villagers immediately started whispering, criticizing, and calling Xian a scammer. Ziha showed up, stopped everyone, and asked Xian straight up if that was the truth. Mingyu pulled Xian into a corner and asked her straight up if those words were true. Xian burst into tears and admitted that at first, she really did fake her amnesia and pretend to be Xiufan to buy the tea farm. In the beginning, everything was fake, including her feelings, but later on, all the good things between them were real. Mingyu quietly said that because everything was too good, he no longer knew what was real and what was fake. Now that everything was clear, there was no reason for them to keep pretending to be lovers anymore. He said everything should stop right here. Watching Mingyu turn his back and walk away, Xian was so heartbroken that her tears wouldn't stop falling. Xian got ready to leave Guyan Village with Zi Hao to return to the world she belonged to. Right at that moment, Chi-Chi brought a bunch of villagers running over. Xian thought everyone came to scold her for her past lies, so she immediately bowed her head to apologize. But Chi-Chi said no one blamed her. Even though she wasn't Xiufan, everything she did for the village was real. Sheng Sheng also spoke up, saying she was the one who helped expose the scammer and even organize the festival night for everyone. In their eyes, Xian had long been a member of Guyan village. Many people kept advising her to stay and not leave anymore. Hearing those sincere words, Xian was incredibly moved and ran over to hug Chi-Chi tightly. Chi-Chi also advised her that she could stay for as long as she wanted. However, Xian just sighed softly. She thought that Mingyu would definitely never forgive her. Chi-Chi heard that and teased her that she really seemed like a player who breaks people's hearts and leaves them in pain. Hearing that sentence, Xian sadly drank alcohol until she was completely wasted. The next morning when she went out, she noticed that the way people looked at her was very weird. She immediately asked Chi-Chi what was going on, but Chi-Chi just dodged the question and said it was nothing. Looking at the bench by the road, Xian suddenly remembered the scene from last night when she was drunk. She had stood in the middle of the village, yelling that she and Mingyu had officially broken up, and even hugged a tree demanding Mingyu to come out and meet her. Her crazy actions left Mingyu just standing there watching helplessly. Thinking back to it all, Xian was so embarrassed that she just wanted the ground to swallow her up. Right at that moment, Zihao came looking for her, saying he wanted to talk in private. Chi-Chi immediately whispered in Xian's ear that this was a good chance to test Mingyu's feelings, telling her not to worry and let her help. So Chi-Chi and Sheng intentionally showed Mingyu a photo of Xian taken with Zihao. Seeing it, Mingyu looked visibly annoyed and immediately dragged Sheng along to watch the situation. During their private talk, Zihao straightforwardly confessed his feelings to Xian. He said he had always loved her, and what else more, the Yi group was currently falling into a financial crisis. As long as she agreed to marry him, the Chui group was ready to pour in money to save the Yi group. But Xian calmly rejected him. She said that between the Yi group and the Chui group, there was only one relationship, and that was competition. After that, Xian went to find Mingyu and asked straight up if he had sold out her whereabouts. She wanted to know what kind of person she really was in his heart, but Mingyu just stayed silent and said nothing. Seeing that, Xian sadly let go of his hand, saying she understood now. From now on, she wouldn't come to bother him anymore, and she also hoped he wouldn't show up to mess with her heart ever again. Watching Xian turn her back and walk away, Mingyu could only stand still in heartbreak. Before this, he had been warned by a secret organization that everyone he cared about would face misfortune because of him. Because of that threat, he didn't dare to make her stay, and could only quietly watch Xian leave. After going back home, Mingyu was sad and just wanted to drink alcohol to drown his sorrows. While looking for a bottle opener, he accidentally saw a letter under the teddy bear. Mingyu picked it up to read and found out it was a letter from Xian. In the letter, she said she had wanted to tell him the truth for a long time. At this point, Mingyu suddenly realized that she had actually told him the truth a long time ago, he just never noticed. Realizing his mistake, Mingyu immediately ran to find Xian, apologizing nonstop and hoping she would give him a chance. Xian was really looking forward to it deep down, but on the outside, she still acted arrogant and purposely turned her head away to ignore him. Mingyu had to say that even if she didn't forgive him, he still hoped she would stay by his side. Hearing that, Xian immediately said she would stay here and not go anywhere. Chi-Chi and Sheng saw the two still lingering around, so they pushed them outside and closed the door, not letting them continue their messy romantic scene. Right then it started raining, and Xian was about to call Zihao to pick her up, but Mingyu stopped her and offered to walk her home with an umbrella. Actually, this rain was fake rain set up by the villagers to help Mingyu make up with Xian. Mingyu then said he would do a magic trick for her to see, and if she smiled, it meant she forgave him. Xian pretended to be cold and said, "Just try it because I don't smile easily." Mingyu then snapped his fingers, and the rain suddenly stopped, the sky turned clear and blue again, and a rainbow even appeared. Seeing that scene, Xian looked visibly happy, but still tried to act like she wasn't interested. The village chief standing nearby immediately encouraged Mingyu not to give up. Even so, Xian still wouldn't forgive him, making Mingyu extremely sad. Sheng then came up with a plan for him to fake being sick and post it on his social media circle. Chi-Chi later brought the picture of sick Mingyu for Xian to see, but she immediately realized this was just a pity trick, so she didn't pay any attention to it. However, when she heard the villagers say Mingyu was actually sick, Xian couldn't help but worry and ran inside to check on him. Outside, everyone hoped Mingyu could take this chance to make up with her. In the room, Mingyu pulled Xian into his arms and said he purposely pushed her away before because he was afraid his enemies would drag her down, but now he wanted to face it with her. After hearing that, Xian peeled off the fever cooling patch on his forehead, said, "You acted pretty well," then turned around and left. Seeing the plan fail, the village chief decided to use his ultimate move. That night, while Xian was walking alone, a few masked men suddenly showed up, planning to grab her. Right in that dangerous moment, Mingyu rushed over to block in front of her, saying don't be scared. As long as he was here, no one could hurt her. Hearing that sentence, Xian suddenly remembered the memory from years ago when she was kidnapped. There was also someone who told her a similar sentence and risked his life to save her, even taking a bullet in his lower back. Mingyu was about to rush in and keep fighting when Sheng suddenly spoke up. It turned out that those masked men were all set up by the village chief to create a hero saving the beauty scene to help them make up. But at this moment, Xian didn't care about that anymore. She realized that Mingyu was the one who saved her back then, the person with the ID number 11901. Tears immediately fell down, and she ran over to hug him tightly. In the dark, the villagers standing around immediately clapped to bless the couple. Mingyu took Xian to a secret room. When she stepped inside and saw the jacket from back then, Xian emotionally recalled the past. She said that in her most desperate and painful moment, someone showed up to light a lamp of hope. She didn't expect that person to be Mingyu. She hugged him tightly, hoping he would always stay by her side. Xian shared that over the past years, she had searched for him in every possible way but still couldn't find him. Mingyu then said that after the incident that year, he quit his job and returned to this countryside. Xiao Shui was his partner. The two of them were like family. But during the mission to rescue Xian, Xiao Shui sacrificed their life to cover their escape. At that time, Mingyu purposely let them capture him to find out their hideout. Even though he was brutally tortured, he still waited for a chance and fought back alone, catching them completely off guard. After saying everything, Mingyu frankly expressed his sincere love to Xian for the first time. The two gave each other a sweet kiss. The next day, they went on their first date, walking together on the beach. Even though they were lovers, both were still shy, not even daring to hold hands yet. Chi-Chi and Shang-Sheng secretly walked behind, playing wingmen and recording the beautiful moments of the two. Chi-Chi was curious and wanted to see the pictures Shang-Sheng took, but he wouldn't let her. When she snatched the camera to look, she found out it was full of pictures of her. Chi-Chi shyly said that if someone else saw this, they would probably think Shang-Sheng was secretly in love with her. Shang-Sheng then asked, "What if I really am secretly in love with you?" But Chi-Chi just gave an awkward smile and said, "We have been best friends since childhood, so if we catch feelings, it would be very awkward, and if it doesn't work out, it would be hard to even stay friends." Hearing that, Shang-Sheng felt incredibly sad. Meanwhile, Xian noticed that Xiaofen's stepmother suddenly became unusually rich, so she felt very suspicious. Mingyu said her exposing Xian's identity to the villagers made buying Guyan village difficult, so there must definitely be someone pulling the strings behind the scenes. Xian then said, "The chairman of the Chui group is also Zihao's dad, and he also wants to buy Guyan village." She even suspected that the previous car crash was tied to him. The truth was exactly like that. The person behind everything was Chui Ming, Zihao's dad, and also the mastermind behind the nine-headed snake organization. Right at that moment, Xian's dad called to announce that something happened at the company, so she immediately headed back. Both of them changed back into their CEO and Heiress outfits, returning to the company together under the amazed eyes of all the employees. As soon as they stepped into the office, Mingyu immediately checked everywhere and found a listening device, leaving Xian totally shocked. Mingyu said her appearance definitely made their rival and the nine-headed snake organization start taking action, so she had to be more careful. Xian pulled him closer and said, "As long as you are by my side, I'm not scared of anything." The two were about to get intimate when they noticed a bunch of employees standing outside the door, curiously looking in. Xian immediately stood up and introduced Mingyu to everyone, saying that he was her bodyguard. Mingyu saw a man put his hand on Xian's shoulder, so he immediately pinned that guy's head against the wall. It wasn't until Xian called that man dad that he broke into a cold sweat. In the office, Xian's dad showed her the news about the major shareholders suddenly holding a meeting at the Chui group. Xian guessed they had been controlled by Chui Ming, but reassured her dad that she would handle this. Because the other side only allowed Xian into the meeting room alone, Mingyu had to stand outside and wait. Xian walked in with a calm vibe, directly confronting Chui Ming in front of the shareholders. She said she understood they were being forced, so she had prepared a solution. If the company faced risks, she would buy back their shares at a 20% higher price, while also providing 24/7 bodyguards to guarantee their safety. Hearing that, many shareholders started taking her side. Chui Ming angrily threatened that if they didn't sign, they shouldn't even think about leaving this place. Noticing the dangerous situation, Xian immediately sent a signal to Mingyu. Without hesitation, he rushed in and knocked out the bodyguards. Inside, they forced Xian to sign the paper, or else they would cut off her finger in 3 seconds. Right at that moment, Mingyu busted the door open and rushed in. Seeing her being threatened, he was so angry that he almost beat Chui Ming up, but Xian quickly pulled him away. Back home, Xian anxiously asked Mingyu if he was hurt. When she saw his shirt stained with blood, she immediately ran into the bathroom to check. Unexpectedly, Mingyu was taking a shower at that moment. His naked body made her flustered, and she quickly ran out apologizing for dragging him into this. Mingyu then pulled her closer, gently saying that he was her man, and protecting her was what he should do. The close distance made both of their emotions overflow. Finally, they couldn't hold back and threw themselves into each other's arms, soaking in a sweetness they couldn't escape. Waking up the next morning, Mingyu clearly showed he was an incredibly thoughtful boyfriend. He took care of and spoiled Xian so much that she slowly became lazy because she didn't have to lift a finger to do anything. When going to work at the company, Mingyu stood outside as a bodyguard, but his handsome looks quickly caught the eyes of the female employees. They gathered around to gossip, and even brought food and drinks to give him. Seeing that scene, Shiyen immediately pressed the warning ring. Mingyu immediately ran over, but when he found out she was just purposely teasing him, he was about to turn away when she pulled him closer. She thought there would be a passionate kiss, but Mingyu just gently kissed her forehead, then told her to focus on work while he went to check the cameras, leaving Shiyen just sighing. Later, when going out, Shiyen accidentally heard an employee having a secret conversation related to Mingyu, so she quietly followed him. That guy spotted her and quickly tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. The two of them struggled, causing her to almost fall. Right at that moment, Mingyu showed up in time, caught her, and then angrily pinned the guy against the wall. Under pressure, the guy confessed that he had stolen the business plan under Chairman Shui Ming's orders. Thanks to that, Shiyen knew clearly that the person behind everything was him. Not long after, Shiyen's dad texted, wanting to meet Mingyu in private. When they met, Mingyu was so nervous he didn't even dare to breathe heavily. Shiyen's dad frankly stated that a bodyguard like him wasn't worthy of his daughter. Mingyu calmly replied that his bodyguard job was only to personally protect Shiyen, while his main career was running a farm and tea plantation in Guyan village. He even presented a list of his assets to prove his capability. Even though he was called a gold digger, Mingyu still firmly stated that his feelings for Shiyen were sincere. Even so, her dad still didn't fully trust him. Shiyen saw the back and forth text between the two, so she anxiously ran back home and hugged Mingyu, afraid that he had suffered injustice. Seeing him look sad, she even jumped into the bathtub to make him laugh. When Mingyu burst out laughing, she finally knew she was being teased. He said her dad finally agreed because he felt his sincerity. After that, the two sank into a sweet vibe again, giving each other a passionate night. The next morning, Shiyen went back to Guyan village to discuss a partnership to develop the place. Faced with her sincerity, the villagers all agreed to sign, and the acquisition was officially completed. When Shiyen and Mingyu were walking down the street, she saw a crowd gathered and assumed it was reporters coming to interview her about returning to the countryside to farm, so she even fixed her look and confidently walked over. But it turned out that crowd was female fans coming to ask for pictures with Mingyu. The reason was that the video of him knocking out the bodyguards earlier had gone viral online, racking up over 2 million likes. Afraid Shiyen would get jealous, Mingyu immediately pulled her into the car and left the crowd. After that, all four of them, Mingyu, Shiyen, Shengsheng, and Chi-Chi, livestreamed together to promote Guyan tea. They even cosplayed as a rich heiress and a warlord to act out a comedy skit, leaving the audience highly entertained. Thanks to that, Guyan tea's reputation spread wider and wider. In their gorgeous outfits, Mingyu and Shiyen danced together under the starry sky, with the sparkling lights making the scene incredibly romantic. In another corner, Shengsheng and Chi-Chi's relationship also took a huge step forward. Shengsheng finally gathered all his courage to confess, saying he had been secretly in love with her all these years. When she saw the painting he drew of her, Chi-Chi was deeply moved and agreed to step into his world so the two of them could write their own love story together. The next morning when the sun was high up, Mingyu taught Shiyen how to roast tea. The two personally made batches of fragrant tea together amidst the peaceful scenery of Guyan village. When they went back to the room, the sweet vibe made them unable to hold back and share a kiss. Unexpectedly, the villagers led by the village chief were secretly watching them. It wasn't until a toy made a noise, startling the two of them, that everyone finally stepped out. Chi-Chi set off fireworks, while the village chief gave Shiyen a bouquet to thank her for helping Guyan village become famous after the livestream. Shiyen was touched, thanked everyone, and promised to develop and get rich together with the whole village, making everyone clap with joy. Xiaofen's stepmother and stepbrother also took the initiative to apologize for the past, but Shiyen didn't take it to heart at all. Right when the vibe was happy, Shengsheng ran over in a panic to report that the tea farm was infected with pests and diseases. This type of mold could destroy the whole tea farm, making everyone extremely panicked. It didn't stop there. The purchasing partners also came over to demand contract compensation, making the villagers even more worried because the penalty fee was too huge. Mingyu and Shiyen quickly realized this was a scheme by someone pulling the strings behind the scenes. At this moment, Zihao showed up, offering to pour in money to save the tea farm and help Shiyen get through the hard times. But Shiyen bluntly rejected him, firmly stating that she already had a boyfriend and didn't need that help, then left with Mingyu, leaving Zihao filled with jealousy. He hated Mingyu for getting his dad arrested and for stealing Shiyen away, so he secretly prepared a more dangerous scheme. Even so, the immediate hardships couldn't shake the spirit of Mingyu, Shiyen, and the people of Guyan village. Thanks to everyone's united effort, the tea farm slowly recovered its green and healthy look. However, after harvesting, they found out a lot of tea leaves were damaged, and they could only save the tea plants. The remaining amount was short by almost half compared to the order they had to deliver. The contract deadline was less than 12 hours away, making everyone incredibly worried. Mingyu then asked the village chief to use the loudspeaker to call for the villagers' help. At first, no one dared to bring out their backup tea because this was the high-price season. But when there were only 8 hours left, the villagers suddenly took turns bringing their stored tea from home to chip in. After weighing it again, the final amount was just enough to fulfill the order, making the whole village burst into joy because they had overcome the challenge. The next morning, the 2 buyers came to pick up the goods and were surprised that Guyan village gathered enough tea so fast. After finishing the delivery, Mingyu announced he would stop doing business with them, forcing them to confess that the mastermind was none other than Zihao. Knowing the truth, Mingyu and Shiyan immediately went to confront him. Zihao still acted arrogant, declaring that sooner or later, both Guyan village and Shiyan would belong to him. Hearing that, Mingyu angrily slammed his head against the car, firmly stating that as long as he was here, that would never happen. Even so, Zihao just gave a cold laugh, saying the game wasn't tea over yet, and it wasn't tea clear who the loser would be, then got in his car and left. After this incident, Mingyu and Shiyan sped up their plan to develop Guyan village even more. The tea-promoting live streams were highly successful. Every broadcast brought in massive revenue, and the villagers became more and more united in doing business together. Mingyu also didn't forget to give Shiyan a bouquet of flowers to thank her for her efforts for the village. But right when things were slowly stabilizing, Shiyan suddenly got a call reporting that a huge crisis had happened at the E Group. When the company's stock price suddenly took a steep dive, all the shareholders became panicked. They constantly piled on the pressure, demanding Chairman Yi to give a reasonable explanation. During the tense situation, Shiyan took the initiative to step up in front of the media, announcing an official statement to shut down the malicious rumors spreading around. She firmly stated that she wouldn't run away from her responsibilities, would get through the hard times with the company, and would soon provide an answer that satisfied all shareholders. As soon as she returned to her office, Shiyan found Zihao already waiting. He casually offered 2 choices. One was to marry him to develop the tea farm area together, and the other was to let the Chui Group take this chance to buy all the Yi Group's shares, causing the company to be completely swallowed up. At the same time, he threatened that Guyan Tea would also suffer a devastating blow. Hearing those words, Shiyan couldn't hold back her anger and immediately slapped him across the face to crush his delusion. But Zihao just laughed arrogantly, saying that sooner or later she would have to come begging him. That night, Mingyu handed over all his assets to Shiyan to help her get through the crisis. Even though the money couldn't fully fill the gap, it could still temporarily solve the immediate trouble. Shiyan was deeply moved and wanted to go to a special place with Mingyu. The 2 found an ancient tree that was seen as a symbol of wishes. Instead of hanging their wish tags on the tree like other people, they decided to bury them in the ground. While digging the dirt, Shiyan accidentally found a wish tag from the Republic of China era belonging to a couple of strangers, making her wonder how their story ended up, happy or tragic. After burying the wish tags, Shiyan quietly said that sometimes people love each other but still can't be together. She used to not understand why people who love each other have to break up, but now she seemed to get it. Behind that sentence was a heartbreaking truth. Before coming to see Mingyu, she had agreed with her dad that she would accept the marriage with Zihao to save the Yi Group and protect Guyan village. She couldn't just stand by and watch everything get destroyed, so she could only secretly apologize to Mingyu for not being able to continue the path of love with him. That night, she spent all her time with him as a final goodbye. The next morning when Mingyu woke up, the only thing left on the table was the warning ring he once gave to Shiyan. At the same time, the news spread that Shiyan had agreed to marry Zihao. Mingyu panicked and couldn't believe his eyes. He kept calling, but she didn't pick up at all. Right at that moment, Sheng Sheng and Chi Chi ran over, saying that Shiyan definitely had her own struggles. Mingyu also believed she was being forced, so the 3 of them immediately went to see her. However, Shiyan refused to meet them and ordered her people to chase them away. Mingyu refused to give up. He used a drone to hang a banner in front of Shiyan's window with words begging her not to leave and to tell him her struggles. Seeing those words, Shiyan couldn't stop her tears from falling, but she still firmly pulled the curtains shut. She didn't want Mingyu to fall into the abyss with her. The next morning, Zihao saw Shiyan still acting cold, so he reminded her that she was now his fiancée and had to learn to accept it. Right at that moment, Mingyu rushed in, firmly stating that there definitely had to be another way to save the Yi Group and that he wanted to face everything with her. Zihao immediately ordered the bodyguards to attack, but Shiyan coldly declared that this matter had nothing to do with Mingyu. Those words made him hurt even more, but he still knocked out all the bodyguards. He said that being forced to stand outside and watch her carry the whole burden was the cruelest thing to him. Even so, Shiyan still turned her back and walked away. Before she left, Mingyu quietly slipped the ring into her pocket, then let the bodyguards beat him until he coughed up blood without fighting back at all. After that, Zihao took Shiyan into a room and told her to wait while he went to handle the legal contracts. As soon as he left, Shiyan immediately placed a hidden camera under a potted plant. Actually, she had already discussed this plan with her dad beforehand, because only when they found evidence that the Chui Group spread the smear rumors about the Yi Group could they turn the tables. But right when she was searching for the safe, Zihao came back and showed her the camera footage where he had secretly recorded all her actions. He grabbed her hand tightly and said he gave her a chance, but she chose a dead end. When she was about to press the ring to call for help, he immediately snatched it and laughed coldly, saying he was also wanting to find Mingyu to settle all the old scores. That night, Mingyu followed the warning signal to the place. When he picked up the ring dropped on the ground, he was immediately sneak attacked. When he woke up, he was tightly tied up. His body was full of injuries. Seeing that scene, Xian desperately begged Zihao to spare Mingyu, but he ruthlessly stabbed a knife straight into Mingyu's chest. Xian panicked, begged, and agreed to absolutely anything. Zihao pulled the knife out and laughed arrogantly, declaring that if it wasn't for Xian, Mingyu would have died a long time ago, just like his partner Qiu Shui. When Mingyu questioned him, he casually admitted he was the one who killed Qiu Shui, and also confessed that he was the one who kidnapped Xian 3 years ago. Hearing that, Mingyu suddenly sprang up and fought back. At the same time, Sheng Sheng and Chi Chi popped up from a large jar nearby, declaring that all his crimes were being live-streamed and the cops were on their way. It turned out that beforehand, Mingyu had already guessed Xian would pretend to surrender to lure out Zihao's flaws, so the whole group coordinated to put on a clever act to make him fall into the trap. The evidence in the safe along with the live stream left him with no way to deny it. Pushed into a corner, Zihao went almost crazy and wanted to drag everyone down to die with him. But Xian quickly knocked him down, while Mingyu fought off the bodyguards alone. Eventually, they were all knocked out, but Mingyu also collapsed on the floor because of too many injuries. Xian panicked and hugged his weak body, crying and desperately calling Mingyu's name as her tears kept falling nonstop. After all the storms, the Chui father and son finally had to face the punishment of the law. The Yi group got its reputation back, and everything slowly returned to the right track. Xian's dad decided to hand over full control of the Gu Yenti farm to her. He respected all his daughter's choices, just hoping she could live happily and joyfully. At the Gu Yenti farm, Xian, wearing a pure white wedding dress and holding a bouquet, walked up to Mingyu. She sincerely recounted everything the two of them had been through together over the past time. From the misunderstandings to the times they overcame danger together. Because she was so emotional, she even prepared cue cards to express her true feelings. Finally, she bravely asked him one question: would he agree to marry her? The vibe was incredibly romantic when Mingyu suddenly turned around and ran away, leaving Xian stunned, not understanding what was happening. She thought that maybe her sincerity still wasn't enough, and was about to turn away in sadness when Mingyu suddenly reappeared in a sharp groom-esque suit. He said that the proposal was supposed to be done by him. Right after that, he snapped his fingers to signal, and the drone flew down from the sky, carrying an engagement ring. Mingyu got down on one knee in front of Xian and sincerely said that from the very first time he met her, his heart fluttered. Meeting her was the most amazing thing in his life. The custom ring he prepared carried the meaning of only giving to one person in a lifetime. Just like his feelings for her, he would only love her alone in this lifetime. He asked if she would agree to be his wife. Xian was moved to tears and happily said yes. All around them, all the people of Guyan village witnessed that moment and sent the two of them their sincere blessings. The ring being placed on her hand marked the love that had overcome so many challenges and finally blossomed into fruit. Amidst the dreamy, lush green tea farm, the two gave each other a sweet, happy kiss. After that, the investment signing ceremony for the Guyan tea farm was officially held. Xian stood up to give a speech to everyone, promising that she would work with all the people here to develop the Guyan tea brand, bringing it to the international stage and making it a global-level product. Everyone was super thrilled when the signing ceremony was a great success. Meanwhile, Sheng Sheng and Chi Chi also had their own paths. Chi Chi became more and more successful with live streaming to sell Guyan tea, while Sheng Sheng pursued his passion for painting, teaching art to the kids in the village. During a live stream, Sheng Sheng also bravely made their relationship public to everyone. As for Mingyu and Xian, their love also blossomed with a huge piece of good news. Xian was pregnant. The two happily hugged, sharing a kiss full of love, wrapping up their love story that went through so many storms with a perfect ending. The movie closes right here with complete happiness. Thank you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us and watch even more engaging videos.